You've ever played Dungeons& and Dragons or binged Stranger Things Season 4, then you've probably heard one terrifying name whispered in the dark: Vecna. But who is Vecna, really? Is he just a D&D monster, or something much bigger? Today, we're diving deep into the origins, lore, and influence of the Whispered One himself, and how he became the ultimate villain in both fantasy and pop culture. Long before Vecna terrorized Hawkins, Indiana, he was born in the world of Dungeons and Dragons. Vecna started as a mortal wizard, obsessed with achieving ultimate power and, most importantly, immortality. Through dark magic and necromancy, he became a lich, a powerful undead sorcerer who preserved his soul inside a magical vessel called a phylactery. But Vecna didn't stop there. Over centuries, he sought to control death itself, until his own apprentice, Cass the Bloody-Handed, betrayed him. In their final battle, Cass destroyed Vecna's physical form, leaving behind only two artifacts: the Hand of Vecna and the Eye of Vecna. These cursed relics became some of D&D's most iconic magic items. If a player dares to use them, they gain incredible power, but at a terrible cost. Over time, Vecna transcended even death, ascending to godhood as the god of secrets and undeath. He rules from the citadel Cavidius in the Shadowfell, always scheming, always watching. He's not just another monster. He's a symbol of forbidden knowledge, corruption, and the price of ambition. Fast forward to 2022. The Stranger Things writers, longtime D&D fans, brought Vecna to life in a whole new way. In Season 4, the Hawkins gang faces a terrifying new villain haunting the Upside Down, a humanoid monster who kills with his mind, twisting his victims' bodies before dragging their souls into another dimension. The kids call him Vecna. But just like in D&D, this Vecna has a human origin. He was once Henry Creel, later known as One, the first child experimented on by Dr. Brenner at Hawkins' lab. Henry developed psychic powers so strong that he could bend reality itself. After massacring his family and many others, he was banished into the Upside Down, where he was transformed into the monstrous Vecna we see in the show. He becomes the mind behind the chaos, manipulating the Upside Down and connecting it all. The Demogorgons, the Mind Flayer, and every supernatural event in Hawkins. So, while D&D's Vecna is a lich who turned into a god, Stranger Things' Vecna is a man who turned into a monster, both consumed by their own desire for power and control. What's brilliant about Stranger Things is how it mirrors D&D lore in a modern psychological way. Both versions of Vecna start as mortals, obsessed with control. Both achieve terrifying power, and both lose their humanity in the process. Even the symbolism connects. The hand and eye of Vecna become visual motifs in the show, with Vecna's distorted body and his penetrating gaze. And just like in D&D, defeating him isn't about brute strength. It's about uncovering the truth behind his power. Vecna has become more than a villain. He's a myth, a warning about what happens when knowledge, grief, and power mix together in the darkest possible way. From the tabletop to television, Vecna proves that some monsters never really die. They just evolve. If you enjoyed this deep dive into D&D lore and its pop culture echoes, hit that like button, subscribe for more geek mythology, and let me know in the comments which D&D creature I should cover next. And remember, secrets always have a price.